Hello everybody, I am back and here to discuss of what I have been working on for the past couple of weeks. So if you watched my last video, I mentioned that I will be working on a new game and this game will be top down. So yeah, I had a couple of hiccups while working on this. Primarily, I was really debating whether to use Unity or Godot. So, if you want to find out, keep watching the video, stay tuned, and enjoy. So I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I'm not super sure about what I want the plot to be about, but what I am sure of is that I want the game to take place in ancient Greece. So like around 300 BC to 300 AD, there might be some time traveling taking place. But yeah, I also want the NPCs to be the great Greeks like Socrates, Plato, Archimedes, Ptolemy, yeah. I've always been very interested in, I don't know, ancient Greek history and the civilization and how they lived. So I'm pretty excited to work on something like that. The difficulties that I've run into is that I'm not so familiar with the climate of ancient Greece. So like I don't know what trees to draw or rocks and what the grass should look like because ancient Greece was in a Mediterranean climate. I'm originally from a tropical climate. I'm from Miami, and now I live in Central Europe, so this is temperate. So that's what I struggle with most. I keep looking up pictures of Greece and Italy. So yeah, I had never thought that this would be a difficulty. Okay, enough talking. Let's get into the progress I've made. So this is the absolute first prototype I've made of the game. And this is the first time I've ever attempted to draw top down at all. So this was really just a test. Immediately after I drew this, I really did not like the colors. I didn't like how the character didn't pop out and the contrast of the grass and the path and everything. So after I drew this, I knew that I had to do more research into color theory. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna go over a piece of advice and big disclaimer, this might be obvious to most people. I don't know why, I never really thought about this. But okay, so this is the color thingy. And of course we all know the lower it gets, the darker the color, the higher it gets, the brighter, or the lighter. But honestly, I never had the vocabulary for what happens when the color goes from right to left. So I've always heard the word saturation, but I never applied it to this. So when you go to the right, the saturation goes up, and when you go to the left, it goes down. So what is saturation? This is the more the color pops out. So when you're making a game, you generally want to have the same amount of saturation in your color palette. Of course, like sometimes you might want something to pop out, so you might use more saturation, but generally it should stay within the same area. Another thing you can do with your objects and your people and your characters is you can put an outline around them. But when you do this, you should generally do it to everything. And I didn't know you could do this in Sprite, so I'll show you. If you go to Edit, FX, Outline, Sprite can automatically do the outline for you. And they make it pixel perfect. So if you don't know what that is, okay, go on the inside or outside. Outside obviously looks better. But I had struggled with like doing outlines because I would double up on the lines, which is not something you should do. So doubling up on the lines is when you like do something like this, it makes it like bigger. But what you should do is make it pixel perfect. So yeah, that's what pixel perfect is. So it does a much better outline. So yeah, I hope this tip helped. So when I attempted to do prototype 2, I kept in mind the saturation and all of that. So let's check out what it looks like. By the way, I was streaming a lot of me drawing and putting it into Unity in my Twitch. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a link to my Twitch in the description. Follow me, please. I only have one follower. Are you ready to see these A1 animations? Let's go. Do 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 do. It's funny because when I was making this, I was so proud of it, even though his arm looks like it's bending backwards when he's walking. But yeah, talking to my dog Socrates. Yo, what's good? Yeah, the Y sort is not the best. I attempted to do these cliffs, but I kind of abandoned this game, and for good reason. So I'm not even gonna lie, after attempt number 2, I was pretty darn satisfied. But then I started watching more devlogs and I was like, people are primarily interested in a game if they like how it looks. So after attempt number 2, I had another attempt in me, and this time I tried to focus on giving my game its own character and its own style. And honestly, another good piece of advice is use professional color palettes. So I found this website called Low Spec and I searched for the color palette that I would like, and I found one. It is called 31 Hex. So actually no, sorry, it's called 31 and the extension is .hex. And yeah, you can import that straight into Sprite. So I really recommend it if you don't have good color taste. Alrighty guys, so this is attempt number 3 and I've already put all of it into Unity and I added all the animations and everything. And I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, first things first. I like how the art looks. I really like how the style is going and I like it now. I think it's good. But yeah, I'm not happy with the animations. Left and right look fine, but up and down look bad. I've been practicing more on animating things. So yeah, the hands do not go like that, like to the side when you're walking, unless you're dancing or doing the cha cha cha. They should be going. They should be getting bigger when they go forward and smaller when they go backward. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna change animations, but generally I like how it's going. I did the Y sort, so when you're going in front of something, you're in front. When you're behind it. And I've also implemented dialogues. So there's Socrates. You could see the card comes out. You can talk to him. It's all dynamic. So I didn't program that once. I could change it for different people. There's still a lot to do. Like, for instance, if I talk to him and I walk away, it shouldn't be like that. And also, I kind of want to do like a Stardew Valley thing where it's a more detailed picture of the person you're talking to, because I feel like that's very important. When, like, it adds a bit of familiarity and personalness. So yeah, that's definitely what I want to do. I also want to draw the outline for this. I'm just using a normal rectangle. So yeah, that is the progress. The reason why I haven't done more is because of this little guy. So yeah, let me explain what happened with Godot. So yeah, guys, after I put the third attempt into Unity and I was working on the animation and the dialogue system, I thought it's better to make the decision of whether to use Godot early. So then I basically dropped everything in that other project and I started learning Godot. I was doing Heartbeat's tutorial. You might have seen it. It was good, but the movement part was a little outdated, so I had to do it myself. I didn't go through the whole tutorial, and while I was working on it, I honestly really liked Godot. I really liked how they use nodes. The language to me is easier than C sharp because I've used Python and it's extremely. I honestly don't even see the difference. The syntax and everything is the same. Oh, yeah, they have like JavaScripty things because you put const var, but the language was very easy and I like the way that they do some things. But honestly, I think it's best for me for now just to use Unity, and definitely in the future I will dive deeper into Godot. But alrighty, guys. I hope this video wasn't too long, and I'm sorry it took forever to make. I was enjoying the sunny spring weather that has finally come. The winter felt like it would never end. But yeah, this is a video from my garden. I was digging, and there was like a bunch of ants, and larva was really gross, but then the ants were trying to take the larva back to the. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I'm explaining this. It's really gross. But I hope it's interesting to you. I hope you liked this video, and yeah, stay tuned because I'm really excited about the game. So goodbye, guys. Have a good day.